Nova and Tanea. Welcome back, you guys.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
So lots has happened. You guys have been through a lot since last time you were sitting in these chairs.
Yes.
Tanea, you've been in New York, right?
Yes. I just
Me
came
too.
back. Yeah.
And you have a baby.
Yeah.
Who's this?
This is King.
King.
Yeah. I just came back from New York, literally, a few days ago. And I was only out there because of this one.
But you didn't stay in New York. Did you, Nova?
I went out there. The first time I went out there with my cousin, and then we went to jail. And then I was in jail for a month. And then after that, I came back out here for like 2 weeks, and then I went back.
And still didn't come see me. But that's another story.
Oh, boy.
Because she wasn't answering the phone.
Are you guys getting along?
Yeah.
We getting along. I mean, so much better because I just said, you know what? I took accountability, first of all, because I just started to notice, like, why are you like this? Is it really me? And I just was like, you know what? I have, like, the way that I teach my kids, I could tell by my 5-year-old, I do mature them a little bit older because
What we be going through?
what we be going through, I want them to be aware of everything, you know? I would rather me tell them things first or just, and I realized, like, maybe I got these kids in survival mode. I don't know. I think so. I'm always saying be tough, keep it going, you know, don't express yourself to nobody. Whatever you want, you can get, all of that type of stuff. And, you know, Nova, Nene, I call her Nene.
Mom, don't do all that over here.
She takes it to a whole nother level. But you say you like when I call you Nene.
No, they people gonna start calling me Nene.
You know, she wants to do everything, but I just came to the
Yeah, man. So we got a little update on Tanea and Nova. Yeah, the last video I did, the people was worried. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't gonna lie, this go around on Soft White, they on Tanea help me though. I must say, bro.
conclusion, like, you know, let her be herself, because when I left, baby, she was really maturing, like, her
left to New York?
YouTube. Yeah, when I left, like, it's like you were able to be yourself. And I'm like, oh, so this is what she wanted me to do. Let her literally be. And she just found out a whole lot of things, like the hard way.
My YouTube have been going up, for real.
But why do it go up? Why you think they like you so much?
Cause my story and cause I'm strong.
And
They
you
see that I'm
real,
strong and I
like,
keep going.
you real,
That's why they
and
watch
raw.
me for real, Mom. They be like, I watch you because you make me keep going because I see how you keep going. You know,
But what makes you keep going now?
God.
So you literally be like, God.
No, I be praying to God. Literally, Mom. You know how it is. Like, you know when you feeling weak, you pray to God, and then you get that back. Or even when I be having to talk to you sometimes.
And I think you're
You
just
got to know.
fearless. I think whoever you been around, they got you. I mean, you know, whoever, like a girl, friends, guy friends, whatever. It's like you just so strong. Like, you do stuff I never would have did. Like, you couldn't pay me to do it.
How old are you now, Nova?
15.
15. Are you going to school?
No, I start school in August.
Have you still been working on the streets? Or motels or hotels or anything like that? You're not doing sex work?
No,
You're not selling videos?
no.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I've been selling.
You have to stop.
No, I've been stopping though because they keep deleting my Instagrams for child pornography. So I just stopped.
They done made websites of my baby,
They got
and
websites,
I don't like that. It's like,
OnlyFans, all type of stuff.
like it's
How
crazy.
do you think Nova got this way, Tanea?
It wasn't me. I'm gonna take accountability. This is what I feel like I motivated her to be. Just this woman.
Okay, let me tell
who's-
you. So what it was, it's not technically my mom that made me like this, but
Hey, child corn, that's wild and it's diabolical, bro. But to keep it real, it's a lot of people in America that's in that like same little rat race mindset. You know what I'm talking about? To where they can't really get a reins on they kids, hella shit. You know what I'm talking about? And somebody would say, well, why the is you? You know, it's natural, it's human nature, bro. You already know.
you know how I'm like, you know, smart and mature and all that. She made me mature because the things she was telling me and, you know, showing me. But like,
What was I showing you?
as in me, like, you know, being a prostitute and all that, she didn't show me that. Like, she didn't show me that because if that was the case, y'all be seeing her prostituting too. She not even doing none of that. She just taught me how to be mature, you know, how to hold myself up. you know.
But your mom was getting money from men.
Yeah, but she wasn't fucking
But
for it.
I know, not necessarily doing that, but you did kind of put two and two together.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody gets money from men. Like, if you're a pretty girl, you're gonna get money from men.
I know what you did see. You used to be like, Mom, why is everybody so nice to you? Remember you used to say that? Like, everybody is nice to you. They're, like, I feel like she's seen me get favored a lot, you know? And she was wondering, like, so she wants that. Like, my mom could get this. My mom got this type of car.
But I just got introduced to it in a different way. Like, my mom didn't tell me, like, oh, yeah, go stand on the corner. No,
I wouldn't never.
The story I told in my first interview, that's how, you know, I got introduced to that. I already went out there, you know, mature and knowing and being aware because of what my mom taught me. But the whole prostitute stuff, it don't really got nothing to do with her. Like,
and it was believable. Like, I feel like people they always say, is she really that age? Because when you have a conversation with her, even though she's young, it's like she know a lot. And I'd be like, dang, how much was you listening? Like, I thought I was just venting because I didn't have no therapist. So at 10 years old, I used to be talking to her like,
yeah.
And then,
like, when I was 9 and 10, like, she used to be telling me all the stories, everything, what she did in situations. That's how I know what to do in these situations.
And I used to say, if you ever get in a situation like this or whatever the case, because you never know. Like, anything could happen. God forbid. You know, you would want to tell your daughter, before anybody else lied to her, I could tell her the truth. That's how I look at it. But I realize she's so much more. Like, she has this charisma. She's very interested in what she's interested in. She has good editing skills.
Charisma.
Like charisma, it means, well, this is what I think it means. It's like everything about you is like this animated, curious type of, you know, don't give me the quote on definitions, but your personality is like, your persona is like, it just jumps out at you and it makes you like kind of like unique and stand out. I look at you like, okay, she one of them ones that I would just look at and be very intrigued with. Like, and that's just that. I mean, you all over the place. You're very talented, but at the end of the day, in these days.
So yeah, Tanea, that could be looked at as like fake grooming or like preparation, because, you know, the shit she went through, right? She probably like think like this the world, like, and this, you know, whatever, like, so, but it could definitely have an impact on a 10-year-old for sure. Like,
it could get misconstrued. You could get in the hands of a pimp who won't even value you. And that's when shit gonna go wrong. Because it's like, you could be so much more. And it's like, we all see it. We could see right through you, girl.
Right, and even me not dealing with pimps, I never seen you deal with no nigga like that was taking your money and that's probably why I got that mindset, like, I'm not finna have no pimp.
And don't get me wrong, guys do. They try it all day long. Oh, yeah, you get money, you do this. What's up? Can I have this? And, you know, I done been nice to a few guys, and I just realized, like, hold up, are you trying to take advantage of me? Like, huh? And that's what leaves me being a single mom and, you know, by myself, and why I used to like older men, because they used to treat me very well, like my worth. I felt like I was a good person. That's what I deserved. But that could get looked down on. But I'm like, I just want to be like treated right. That's it. I want somebody who values me for me, not just want to use my body, use me up, use my money, and when they're done with me, just throw me away like I'm not nothing. And that's what I wanted to teach my daughter, but it comes off so much harder because I have to be the mom and the dad, and then it makes her be without a dad.
And then when people in your head telling you different stuff, telling the kid different things, you got to go extra harder. You got to, you know. Like.
First of all, they would tell my daughter, oh, yeah, if your mom really loved you, and she would think, like, yeah, my mom did just, you know, call me up ERTCH. Or, I'm not going to lie, like, when I was in New York, I went off on her, and that went viral, too. I was like, are you recording me? I went off on her, and people were like... Oh, they was dragging me. Y'all was dragging me so bad.
You've been through a lot on social media.
I was crying because I'm like, I'm not really like that. She caught me on a bad day. First of all, this is what happened. I went outside. I was on a flat. It was cold in New York, and she called me. Can you check me into school? I'm like, how I'm going to check you into school and I'm in New York? Mind you.
Yeah, so they fake. They on you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm skimming through the comments. They like... First, she say she ain't learning from her moms because her moms wasn't doing that. Then she say, well, she don't pay a dude because that's how she learned from her moms. Like, her moms was getting money, but she wasn't giving it to a dude. You know what I'm talking about? So they basically like, yeah, she definitely showed her the ropes and shit. I'm like, bro, you know, it's this shit. It's America, bro, and it's diabolical. Like motherfuckers is certain people. Everybody ain't dealt the same hand. Let's just say that, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
She hit up this other rapper. And when she hit up this other rapper girl, she was like, oh, my mom can't check me into school. Can you check me in? And I'm like, how you gonna ask somebody else that's not your mama and then ask me second? A girl rapper. Her name is Lily Baby, right? So, you know, this is the first exclusive. Nobody knows. And me and Lily Baby, like, we be talking on Instagram all the time. Like, I seen her in traffic a few times. We gonna collab in the future. And I told Nene about it. Like, you know, I'm gonna collab with Lily Baby. Here she go. Oh, Lily Baby, can you check me into school? I'm like, girl.
No, that's not even why, because she was already commenting on my post.
Yeah, she like you too.
Yeah, she was commenting on my post, so I just asked her like
how you just ask somebody commenting on your post? Like, are you serious?
Y'all cool? She in LA.
So that's the thing. Y'all cool, she in LA, you not. So can you check me into school because my mama in New York? But I'm in New York chasing after you. And then that's the thing too. Like, yeah, I'll shoot her out. And then I be saying that,
but it's not really gonna work like that. Like, you can't just get a kid and check him to school. You gotta do all this background.
But this the thing though. You also need the parent. Like, unless the parent is absent and, you know, on drugs or not around or whatever. But like, I'm very much here. You can very much call my phone. We can agree on something. But if you always trying to do it without me. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not saying you need me, but I am a mother for a reason. You know, it's a such thing as being, you know, young. We don't want to use these words that you hate. Little girl, minor, that. But until you get 18, then you'll understand why things are how they are. And you probably won't even realize now. But for now.
No, I realize now.
You know?
Just like.
And I understand I know you love the popularity, but you know another thing too? I realized it was good that she did go viral a lot because girls...
You done gave my whole platform, huh? Honestly.
I done did what?
I said Mark done gave me my whole platform. Like, he didn't help me on YouTube. Like, these interviews helped me on YouTube.
I mean, I feel like...
Yeah, her channel been going up. The people be concerned. They just be... I see that with a lot of people who go on Soft Fight Underbelly. The people want to check on them and make sure they still doing all right. Some want to live vicariously through them. And mind you, this is a little girl, bro. But I do be seeing a lot of people in her comments like, oh, we praying for you, rooting for you, whatever type shit. Female power, bro. They be in there.
The interviews helped you. I feel like I done helped you every other month. I'm like, my daughter missing this, or if you find her. So it was like through all of this promotion, a lot of people used to tell me like, stop giving your daughter clout. I'm like, clout? This is our real life. Like, yes, clout now, but okay, so what I'm supposed to do? Just sit at home like, oh yeah, she out there, girl. We ain't gonna post nothing about her. Don't say nothing about her. And then
when I'm dead, they gonna be looking for you.
Yeah. Like, oh, you didn't care. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But when we reunited, you know, a few days ago, I was shocked to see people like, oh, you guys are genuinely happy you guys miss each other. But how about this, though? I went to New York. I ended up staying, and I got me a shelter apartment. It was so good for me and my kids out there. I'm like, dang, it's good out here for us, but what about her? Like, how am I just going to leave her? Like, she's calling me, telling me what's going on. She getting into fights. They going viral online. I'm not there. I'm pissed.
Where are you staying, Nova?
With my mom.
No, but where were you staying when your mom was in New York?
Everywhere.
And that's what I hate.
Regular, like everywhere. I was getting.
How are you surviving? How are you making money?
For content.
See, and then I used to be like, "Are people coming to those rooms?" She's like, "No, I'm getting them to sleep." I'm like, I really feel bad. I'm like, this is crazy. Now at this point, she really surviving. Like, she done manifested her. And you know I'm big on manifestation. She done manifested her whole life. Like, now, all that shit she was talking, it done came to life. Like, you really out here on your own. And I'm like, that's not right. And that's when I started to take accountability. Like, I got to come back. So I kept saying, I'm going to come in the summertime. I wasn't sure. Manifested that. I couldn't fly because I didn't have the new ID. I was pissed. So then after that, I was like, well, I'm just going to get on the Amtrak. I'm going to get on the train. So I got like first class Amtrak, me and the other kid.
You took a train out here?
Took 4 days.
And it was a lot of money, right?
Yep. And it was like the meals every day. It was $25 each person. It's crazy. Like, I traveled.
Wait, $25 each person?
Yeah.
It was more than that.
Well, for breakfast,
ticket?
no.
Oh,
the ticket, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all know I got kids. And so
How many now?
6.
6 kids.
Like, damn, Mom.
That's crazy.
Keep
Yeah.
me close.
And
And
where,
No, I'm just saying.
so where do you stay now?
So I stay in LA, and you know, I do a lot. She keeps spinning around. I do a lot, like from saving, hustling and bustling, busting my ass as a single mom. I'm selling ebooks. Okay, so this is how I got out here, y'all. On my last interview, or maybe one of them, I said that's what I
Yeah,
want
them
to
people
do.
been buying them ebooks.
I write my ebooks. I'm selling like 8 of them.
Yeah, man. So I skimmed through the comments once again. They talking about there's 3 children in this video. You know what I'm talking about? They basically saying she got the mindset of a kid, bro. Basically, and they just on her about her parenting. They not feeling this shit, T. She a savage though, cause I think she facing backlash, or just this shit being ongoing. You know what I'm talking about?
The book is what?
They're about like manifestation, vision boards, side hustles, different little things like just that I put together to educate people on things. Like it comes right to your phone. Y'all know ebooks. And so you don't have to worry about it downloads right to your phone from the email. And it's like motivation. Like people then told me that my ebooks has changed them. And ebooks, they change people, period. It's just knowledge. And I was manifesting, like, I'm going to get out of this shelter. I'm going to get to my baby.
Is there a website for your ebooks?
Well, I sell them on Stan Store. So if you go to my Instagram, I love Tanea _, then you could get the ebooks. Click the link in my bio.
There we go.
And you could get them. But yeah, so I just been working hard just trying to just mend our relationship for one, right? Because it kind of spiraled out of control. I don't want her to get the wrong idea.
And
I actually
it's
want
never
to
really
save
been
her.
like, I'm not gonna lie, like the whole little point of view that they got on us, like we really be getting into it. We don't really be getting into it like that. Like,
Do you guys
we really,
get along better than what people think?
Yeah, like, Mom, let me talk.
Okay.
So look, like we get along, but like when she be trying to like have me stay in the house for extra long and like don't want me to go outside, that's when it gets out of hand. Because like,
But
Mom,
she wanna
you
stay
know I need to go outside.
outside.
No, I be going outside and I be trying to go with my friends.
Yeah.
I don't know if she think I'm gonna die or something gonna happen to me, but like
Because
her
as
whole,
soon as she leave,
her whole mood to change. I be like,
phone be off.
no, I be like, I'm finna go with my friends or I want to go here. Her whole mood to change. And I just be
Location
like,
off. Of course, my mood gonna change. Like, what is she on? Like, we were just cool. She sweet talking me out the door. Next thing you know, phone is off. Then she called me back like, oh, I'm okay. Like, then people be then she'll do stuff like this. Post online. People hit me on Instagram or something like, oh, you need to check on Nova. I'll call her, phone off. I'm like, oh my God, Grace, she's dead. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know if it's just me being a mom or, I mean, I trust her, but I give her, leeway to be herself. And when she's okay, I'm like, okay, I'm glad that I trusted her because
What do you like best about Nova?
Ooh, I like how she's, like when she don't play no games. She way worse than me. Like I'm nice. And she's like, I wouldn't go for that. No. I like how she stand up for herself. Like
She's a great communicator.
she's a great communicator too. I was gonna get to that too. Like, you know.
And remember, I used to be bad with that.
She used to be bad with that. That's what I was about to say. She came a long way.
I still stutter, but like I used to be scared to talk because I used to stutter. Remember?
And I used to be like, talk! Like, you have to like yell it out of her sometimes. So I feel like I'm nice now.
But I was like, everybody say.
Even on the phone call, like I didn't even realize she makes me so mad. Like I'm nice, but she makes me so mad, it makes me act out. Because I really care about her. And I'm like, I can't see you go out like that. Like her editing skills, her YouTube videos is amazing. Even though it's my daughter, I'm like.
Have you watched one, Mark?
I have not.
It's hard to watch all the way through because it's like, this is this girl.
I'll check it out.
But
It's
it's
cool.
good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Nova, what's your favorite thing about your mom?
My favorite thing about my mom.
don't lie,
is-
girl. Don't lie.
I'm not lying. That, she accept me for who I am. Like I've been through all this and we've been through all this and she still don't. Yeah, all this internet stuff that I be posting, it seems like she talk bad to me, but she really comfort me. Like she could talk all this shit, but when it's really time, when I'm really finna kill myself or when I'm really finna need help or something, and I could talk to her, I can really talk to her. Like it's not fake, it's not none of that. Like she really, like I be crying to her how I be losing.
Man, you could tell there's some deep shit going on, bro. She keep talking about deaf and like just like you know talking about bruh how hard it is and shit. It's like, but you know how like certain people can see certain shit in their kids and it's still her job though to mitigate that, right, and guide her, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But I wonder if she just I don't know, bruh, because it's like she see you know it seemed like Noah gonna do what she wanna do, but it definitely seemed like she was influenced by her mother, and it definitely seemed like at this point she didn't seen that lot, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't just like this shit like, bro. Let's watch a little more. We gonna go, bro.
Waiting how what I be going through, and she be building me up, and she making me have an appetite again. Like it's crazy, like, and that's why, like, people do be saying like you need your mom, like, you know. Despite everything we go through, I still need my mom because nobody could talk to me. Nobody could say the words that she be saying to me. They just give me the same bullshit that everybody else give me, you know?
And then she goes, how do you know how to say this? I'm like, because I was you before. She's just me 2.0. Mm-hmm. I was a little bit nice, but, like, I was like a cutthroat, too.
But you know why I mean, too? Because everybody already got their point of view of me, and every time they see me, it's, oh, she a hoe. She fast. Yeah. So I'm already on, you know, defense mode.
Yeah.
Because I'm already know what people finna say or what they finna do.
What kind of reaction do you get from people on the street?
What reaction you just got in the car on the way here? Remember the lady at the corner on Crenshaw?
She was like, oh, look. She was like, that's that little girl. That bitch be everywhere. And da-da-da-da. And then she was talking. And she was like, what'd she say?
You was like, Mom, they talk about me. So I turned the music down. And she was like, I said, what'd she say? She was like, that bitch be everywhere. And when we were driving past her, she was like, yeah, because I don't give a fuck. Because if that was me, like, just basically like, saying what they would do, like, that couldn't be them.
And then, like, another reactions I would get, like, the main reaction I would get, like, I would just look at somebody and they'll just be whispering to somebody. And they'll be looking at me whispering. So I don't know that they talk about me. And I would just act like I don't.
People love to talk about.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go.
That's all they can really do is talk.
She don't even want to go nowhere. Like,
yeah, like, I be barely want to go out places. Like,
I think it's important just to listen to yourself, know who you are, and don't listen to all that people.
Yeah.
All these people.
Yeah. And I have an intuition too, so if I feel if people is around me and they talk about me and something happen, I would feel it, you know. So it be weird stuff going on. Like I would be out just doing me, and they'll be like plotting on trying to jump me or plotting on recording me or just doing some
or
weird
taking their money,
taking my money, my phone, my purse. Like
I think Nova's great. I just love the way she's grown up and who she's turning into. I think she's amazing.
Yeah.
She seemed very smart, bro. I ain't gonna see her a lot of you, and I ain't gonna just seeing her every now and then on the social media and knowing what type of time, you know, it definitely how you like fake word in a little, you know what I'm talking about, like, ooh, what the fuck? But especially too, like, being in certain type of environments, right? People be scandalous and they be ruthless, like, so her being in that field, or it's tragedy, you know, it's a reality, though, you know what I'm saying, and it's tragic, bro. It really is, you know what I'm talking about. I can see how people upset with her mother and hella shit. You feel me? When you lose, it's America, bro. That shit every 30 days, you know what I'm talking about? That shit, like, it's hella shit, too. It's not just, so, you know, it be saying it all the time, for like, you know, a lot of Americans is one paycheck away or want this, you know, from slipping, falling type shit. Feel me? And it's crazy when it come to this, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, it definitely is tragic, bro. I think, bro, it's just like, it's a lot of deep shit that was said in this thing, man. She told her, you be knowing exactly what to say. She told her, it's because you me. And that's really what's going on. It's really like, it's crazy, you know, bro. I think she definitely should be more careful out there, and just like, if you can, like, yo, YouTube, you having success, the people fucks with you, so you'll be cool. You don't gotta do this shit, but it be a point where you get certain information, right? Like, it's like, you know, trying to like, you know, that's why parents do go so hard, bro, and they be on their kids because they don't want their kids to be exposed to certain things, and then what? Ain't no turning back type shit, like. But yeah, the people was concerned about her. I get hit up all the time about Nova, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They be in the comments like, what happened to her and shit. It's like, bro, she cool. I be seeing her. I be checking in every now and then. Like, oh, what she doing this shit? See her on TikTok or whatever. And then I seen her on YouTube. She was having motion. I'm like, oh, that's good. Feel me? She get right out this weird shit. Don't gotta deal with no weirdos no more type shit. Get her a business. It's, you know, Bruh, I know y'all gonna be on our moms though, like, but shit, bro.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper.